long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we say fuck this piece shit and grab them clappers? How long before we lose our voices shouting Black Lives Matter? How long we gon' keep letting them disrespect our president? How long we gon' keep letting them terrorize our residents? I'm sick of this shit, it's word to Bernie Mac. How long before we police ourselves, take our own streets back? How long for Uncle Tom here and hate on this shit? How long before they take a shot at me for making this shit? How long I gotta wait for justice for Josiah Shaw? How long we gotta fake it till we can take it and whack 'em all? How long we not gonna make these youngers pull their pants up? How long we gon' keep letting them shoot us down with our hands up? How long we gon' keep killing our own and making these streets hot? How long will what I say to you stay with you when the beat stop? How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. I ain't got no problems. I've been watching TV laughing like hell because it's a big comedy show going on. You know, it is funny. I'm telling you. Fani Willis and her crew, man. This has been high comedy and everything I've wanted to see. You know, I've been wanting to see this happen, man, for like 5 years. I've been ever since R. Kelly got caught up in this bullshit and he went through the first kangaroo court that I was paying attention to, man. I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. They're gonna let him do that. They're gonna let him do that. But the major difference is, man, when you can hear it or you were told it, it's different than when your eyes can actually see the shit that these people do. When you actually looking at these idiots, bro, and they coming with, you know, hey, you in contempt of court because I'm pissed. I'm just mad. You going to jail. What the For what? Because I can, because I'm the judge. Man, this ain't television, man. You can't just do that to nobody, man. What? These people pretty much aspired to be judges. He think he Dr. Phil from Fresh Prince or some shit. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. And we gonna get to some meat and potatoes on all of that stuff, man. But I promise you, it is hilarious. We got a little dude in here named Lil Woody. Now, I already knew, just hearing the name Lil Woody, that you don't get no better than that. It just don't get no better than that shit. I promise you, Lil Woody got up on the stand and he making it hard on the prosecution, man. They getting this work because he already knows that he took a state plea. Now, if he confessed to any damn thing, the feds can still come and get him. He like, hell no. Lil Woody, I'm telling you, he's giving them hell. So I am going to go ahead, man, and bring up my boy, man. Y'all know I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? The white boy in the plane. You know what I'm saying? Mr. News, what's up?
Oh shoot, dude! I had no idea. I was sitting over here looking at some prawns and that sort of thing. I didn't know.
Okay, look, thinking about it, man. Think about it. I mean, if you did not tell on yourself like this judge told on himself when he told on himself, man, that's it. Like, are you kidding me, bro? You sit here and you immediately deflect. Okay, this is the equivalent, y'all, of your girlfriend catching you cheating, and your first response is, "What the hell are you doing home?"
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to flip it on him. Yeah. Yeah.
Good Lord. Hey, Diane, what's up? You keep messing with me. My name is Derek.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to show y'all what you do to me every night.
You know what it reminds me of? There's a meme video that's been going on around out there. This dude is sitting there with, I guess, what is, his wife or his girlfriend or whatever. And they're sitting outside and they're eating tacos. And he reaches for the taco sauce, but she thinks that he's going for her phone. So while his hand is reaching out, she reaches up and she snatches her phone and she does, this kind of thing. Yeah. And, you seen that? And so the dude is just sitting there and he thinks about it for a minute and then he just gets up and leaves. He's like, I'm out. Peace.
Man, I'm here to tell you this crazy judge. Oh my goodness. So before we get into all of that,
before
we get into all of that, man. I just want to go ahead and have a little fun because Fani is getting it from both ends, man. She both her high profile cases, I'm gonna be a superstar cases are blown up in all of their faces, and that shit rhymes. Her cases is blown up in their faces. Her Fani is blown up in their faces and shit. So, hey, if she had got a hold of the R. Kelly RICO case, R. Kelly would be in the house. Period. Because she couldn't, boy. She did what? She had sex with R. Kelly. Oh my God. Her too? Shit. Man, I'm telling you, you're a victim too. Oh God.
Yeah. Yo.
Oh man.
And and the thing is it's so prevalent now because we've got these kangaroo court cases going on in Fulton County because that's where this is too. In case everybody didn't realize, yeah, that is where this is in Fulton County, Georgia, and then you got that what is that party town mayor over there outside of Chicago that Beetlejuice was actually going to go do, an inspection and find out where all the money went. The Tiffany Haynard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so that is another, county that, in the confines of the US that is just completely upside down. And so the thing that I wonder, and even before we get into it all, is are they going to go back and review any of this dude's cases? Because this cannot be the first time that this dude has gone in there and broke the law.
That is crazy. I done seen on court television shows where that was grounds for automatic dismissal. Like,
man, and he did it just like he had a habit of doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so.
And got pissed because he had that's your cheat sheet. You know what I'm saying? And you in bed with these women, man. These women down here in Fulton County. But my thing is, this is the first time you got caught.
Exactly. Because
this is the first time that somebody had the balls to say, nah, this ain't right. I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah. And so it occurs to me that one of two things has happened. Either this judge knows the law and forgot that the TV was there, or
after a while,
or he's just so used to doing things sloppy that it's just second nature to him.
The crazy thing about it is, after the camera's there for so long, you don't even notice it's there. I don't pay attention to this fucking thing up here.
Right.
It's there and I reference it, but it's not, it's not like just this conscious, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, sometimes we'll say, oops, damn, I didn't mean to say that shit.
I'll bet he was thinking about it during his 5-minute recess that turned it out to be an hour long.
Oh my God, man.
And he still screwed it up. After all of that, he still got it wrong.
You know what? But he had to go with what he said because why? It was.
But you know what? We haven't told anybody any of this yet. You know, so we're talking way ahead of our audience here. So we need to kick this thing off right. You know,
oh man, we're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna give
we
give an ode to Fani Willis first and foremost.
All right, let's kick it off with that, and then we'll get into the meat.
Oh man, because I'm telling you, it's meaty. It's a lot of meat on that bone, buddy, and it's. I can't take it. It's like all the dum-dums are getting found out to be dum-dums.
Oh like, my goodness. And it's about time.
You big dummy. For real. What is going on? All right, Fani, let's give him all you got.
This is the one and only Big Fani. And you want to know about corruption? Well, I'll tell you what. What you talking about, Willis? I'm Fulton County's finest. What? Corruption. Spending these G's with no interruption. Worldwide vacays, Grey Goose consumption. Fani and Nate, and it's pure seduction. I'm F-A-N-I, the legal queen. In the rap game, you know I reign supreme. From the ATL, I'm the baddest DA. With my prosecution team, every day we slay. I wear my clothes backwards like I was crisscross. I floss when I ride around this pit. Here is boss, got stacks of cash. Where I lay my head, these racks are flash. I'm ballin', got bread. When I rap, I flow, cause I got the juice. Popping bottles of the goose while my Fani gets loose. Me and Nathan's hot dog, we be knocking boots all the way through the night as he rides my caboose. I'm Fulton County's finest. What? Corruption. Spending these G's with no interruption. Worldwide vacays, Grey Goose consumption. Fani and Nathan, it's pure seduction. I'm going after Trump on this made-up case, cause he thinks he's gonna win with this MAGA base. RICO charges to the left, RICO charges to the right. When I come through the court, I'm putting up a fight. I love to go to Napa Valley, all paid in cash. Take a trip with Nathan Wade for his birthday bash. The only man that ever paid for me is my daddy, the one that lives on couches and has no addy. My sweat and my tears made me a fortune. To all my haters, watch out, I'm torching. Burning this bitch down to the ground. While I get mug shots, I'll run this town.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Fulton County's finest. What? Corruption. Spending these G's with no interruption. Worldwide vacays, Grey Goose consumption. Fani and Nathan, it's pure seduction. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Hey yo, it's Fulton's finest. It's your girl, Big Fani. I want to give a shout out to Judge McAfee. Thanks for the money, yo. Peace.
Speaking of which, and shout out to Puppet Gate, make sure that you go over there and you like and you share and you subscribe to their channel. They got some good information, good stuff going on. This is one of my favorite peeps. They come in from time to time and chop it up with us. They was out there at the Trump rally getting it in. They are awesome. Puppet Gate is definitely awesome. I like them a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, if you go over there, some profound stuff going on. There's some stuff that'll make you think, man. It'll make you think. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And news, what you got for us, man?
I didn't know if you wanted to put up the new Puppet Gate.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's
All
go
right.
Ahead. Let's bring. We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes. So let's go.
All right.
She will end. In fact, the whole world will end.
She entered wearing all black, the loose-fitting, plain black clothing draping from her shoulders to her toes suggested the modesty of a nun.
Of a nun.
I am Judge Juan Bershan. Welcome to my courtroom. And I was born in Colombia, which most would call a third world country with the utmost corrupt judicial system. And I'm trying to turn America into a banana republic. I love bananas. I love freezing them, then sucking on them like...
Calm down, Your Honor. You're getting me excited here.
Remember how you used to do that to me, Stormy? And when we were having an affair for 10 years and colluded to get money from Trump by saying he had the affair with you? Ah, the good times.
I know. I never had an affair with Trump. I even wrote a letter about it years ago.
Hey, stick to the script like David Pecker did. A pecker.
Oh, yeah. Oops. I had an affair with Trump, and he was so big and overpowering, I fainted while he was on top of me. Oh, and he wore silk pajamas, but didn't wear a rubber.
He went raw dog? Lucky girl. I hate Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah? Well, I stole $30K from the Trump organization. Plus, I made these Trump Behind Bars t-shirts that you can buy on my website. Oh, and I lied to every branch of the government, got convicted for it, and did 3 years in the clink. And I lost my bar license. Beat that.
Ha!
I like how they're
nothing.
putting all the article links
I
up
owe
at the
Trump
bottom.
over $500,000 for years now, and he won't see a dime. That's why my new book will be under my daughter's name. Plus, I speak to the dead. I was in a ghost hunting team on a TV show, kind of like the Ghostbusters, and once my home in New Orleans was haunted. But it turned out that it was just a giant paranormal possum under the house.
Yeah,
Okay, let's take a recess.
Carroll.
I have to call my adult daughter, Lauren, so that she can raise another $93 million for the Democrats after we drag this process out for 6 weeks. Oh, and the defendant, Orange Man Bad, will join us when we return, and Bob Costello will testify.
It's very cold in here. On purpose, I believe. They don't seem to be able to get the temperature up. It shouldn't be that complicated.
Yeah, I agree. I've never been so cold in a courtroom. I guess cold-blooded Merchant likes it that way.
Mr. Trump and Mr. Costello, please report to the courtroom immediately.
Okay, Mr. Costello. What do you have to say?
I can prove Michael Cohen is lying.
Objection!
Sustained.
Jeez.
Excuse me? Are you staring me down?
Achoo!
Mr. Trump, I am gagging you for that one. You are not allowed to speak, let alone even make a noise in or out of the courtroom for the duration of this trial. Officers, arrest Costello and gag Trump, and everyone else, get out of the courtroom.
Hi, I'm little Robert De Niro. And oh my God, the sky will fall if Trump is reelected. I'm not trying to scare you. Actually, yeah, maybe I am trying to scare you. New York is my city, and I decide who's allowed here and who isn't. And Donald Trump is not welcome here. If he becomes president, he will never leave office, and democracy will end. In fact, the whole world will end. Trump is worse than Hitler and Satan combined. I can't take it anymore.
Okay, woke jury. Time to convict Trump. You don't have to have a unanimous decision. You can just choose any made-up crime from this menu, and you just need to have Trump derangement syndrome. That's enough for me to convict the old Trumpy poo. Yeah, baby. Lock him up.
Mr. President, can you tell us, sir, Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames you directly. What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign? We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir.
Should he be on the ballot, sir?
Wow. Oh man! Shout out to Fulton County for a new one.
That's a Cliff Notes version.
Oh my goodness! It had a little. Oh my god! Oh, it had some crap in there, buddy. That was something else, man. So now we got to go ahead and get into to the good stuff, the actual news, you know what I'm saying? Me and Noobs, gonna get into the news and, kind of expound on it with our own little bit of commentary. So, as you know, in the YSL case, this falling completely apart right before our eyes. I'm talking about it's crumbling, baby. It is crumbling like a oh my goodness, like dry cornbread. It's crumbling. Oh God. Oh my goodness. So check this out. Young Thug's lawyer, got some information. Okay. Got some information, and it was not good. Not good for the prosecution. Not good for nobody involved,
and not good for the judge.
Definitely not good for the judge. This is almost like remove his ass from the bench type shit.
My goodness. So
seriously, it's like take that robe off, bro. You tripping? How many people you done railroaded like this?
Yeah. And that's the big thing that I wonder about. Because at what point do you go and look back in everything else that he's done? But yeah, we got to get into this, man.
How many people are sitting in jail right now? Like, what the hell happened, man? I thought that was my friend. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Like, good Lord. It's like, come on, man. I'm like, oh, this sucks because, like I said, I've been screaming and crying this shit for 5 years about how, look, if it was cameras in that R. Kelly court, if it was cameras in Trump's case and Harvey Weinstein's case, and it would have went so much differently. America would be outraged. All these lefties wouldn't be so lefty no more. I promise you that. And if they feel like that this is something that is supposed to be cool, I don't care if you're black or white. I don't advocate for nobody that's on bullshit. And I promise to God, I have never seen nothing the likes of this in my life. Oh my goodness. Let's just go ahead and start. And then we're gonna psychoanalyze this man's reaction and everything. We're gonna psychoanalyze this. We got to, because this is crazy. So here we go.
The way I understand my constitutional obligations, pursuant to the 6th and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution, the corresponding sections of the Georgia Constitution, I'm required to make a full and complete statement to the court. For the record, and if God forbid this goes up on appeal for the appellate courts or another tribunal, commission, or administrative body, I was told, based upon information and belief, that when we arrived at 8:30, 9 o'clock today, we did not come into your courtroom until almost 11:30. And what I found out just recently, this is not waived, is that supposedly in chambers, this honorable court reporter at times, honorable court at times, district attorney or district attorneys from the DA's office, as well as investigators, sheriff deputies, Mr. Copeland and his counsel met together. None of the defense team, to my knowledge, was aware that this was going on. It was told, based upon information belief, that it was told to the district attorneys that Mr. Copeland intended to plead the Fifth Amendment. Then I was told, based upon information belief, that Adrian Love, the lawyer for Mr. Copeland, and this court were together, and Ms. Love made representations that John Melnick supposedly spoke with some attorneys for the accused and wrote an email to Ms. Love, to Adrian Love, stating that Mr. Melnick does not represent the witness, and that Mr. Melnick wrote an email saying F you, and then somehow that email was CC'd to me. That never.
Mr. Steele, can I interrupt you just a second? I'm kind of disturbed because that's ex parte. All that was an ex parte conversation. How did you find out about any of that?
Well, I'm disturbed too. And the reason
I'm asking you a question.
And the thing is that the ex parte communication that this judge just admitted to is illegal.
Right. And the reason why it is illegal is simple. because it's not an ex parte meeting when you have the prosecution, the judge, and the lawyer of a witness that has been sworn in, and you don't have any defendant party that a witness what the heck they're talking about.
Exactly. And so he just, in open court, admitted. That's why I think he might have a habit of just being a lazy judge and doing whatever the hell that he wants.
And find out about it.
I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay.
Scuttle, if you look at SCUDDER versus State, which is 298 Georgia, 438, it's Division 2, 782 Southeast 2D 638, 2016. Our highest court says when a court meets, because Mr. Copeland comes in, meets with the court supposedly made statements, which I assume is somewhat accurate based upon what you just said. We're entitled, Mr. Williams and every other person wrongly charged here is entitled under the Georgia Constitution to be present. That's a critical stage.
It's just like when you meet with me, and you and Mr. Adams meet with me, and others have met with me. It's those are ex parte for a lot of different other reasons, but I will certainly note that for purposes of record.
Well, I'm going forward. What I was told was that Mr. Copeland said,
and you haven't answered my question yet.
I'm not going to answer that question.
You're not?
No, I will not answer that question.
Why will you not answer that question?
Because I want to make sure.
Hey, he felt like his manhood was being checked right there. That's what that was. He felt like his manhood was being checked. Now it's a dick swinging contest.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. And the reason why is because this man right here, this so-called judge, just got caught.
Yep.
And now he's deflecting. And instead of him listening to this man's complete motion, he is worried about who told on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's worried about. That's his biggest concern. And that's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, and I don't even think he's thought that far into it at this point. Right now, he's just pissed that somebody ratted him out.
Man.
He ain't even gotten to his senses yet.
Oh no. This is early in the game. I mean, we ain't gonna go through an hour of this shit. We got little bits and pieces that we're gonna show you, but oh my goodness, man, this is egregious behavior by a so-called judge. Another DEI hire.
And I don't know if his position is elected or appointed.
I don't know. His show ain't anointed. He's trash.
Yeah.
Absolute garbage. That's garbage, man. That's garbage, man. It's indescribable, man. How trash it is. All right, let's go.
That what I say is accurate, and I'm not trying to.
No. I'm asking you, how did you get this information?
I'm not telling the court. What I'm saying is based upon information.
Okay, well, listen, if you don't tell me how you got this information, then you and I are going to have some problems.
We can have I have problems right now.
Okay.
I mean, what's that? What the hell is that? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? That's ridiculous. Absolutely insane. Like, we're gonna have some problems.
I know. Look, I don't want to know about your problems. Okay, at this point in time, all I'm asking you at this point in time is, how did you come upon this information? Look, if the case gets reviewed, the record's going to be available for our appellate court and for whatever reason. But it's disturbing that how somehow you have surreptitiously gotten information in regards to the court's private ex parte conversation with a party. I mean,
a witness who was sworn in Friday. The court's telling, this is what I was told. If this is not true, not true. This court handed Mr. Copeland.
Tell me how you got the information.
Listen, whatever you want to do.
Tell me how you got the information, then we can go ahead and go forward.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is this. I was told, and I hope this concerns the court.
It concerns me that you have proprietary information.
Why is it proprietary?
Or information that you should not be having that was ex parte.
Why?
With a party.
Why?
State of Georgia.
How about the witness? How about Mr. Copeland, who supposedly announced he's not testifying and he'll sit for 2 years, and then supposedly this honorable court, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. This court supposedly said, I can hold you
He
until the end of
retracted
this.
the word honorable.
Oh my God. He said, let me retract that this court. Because ain't no honor in that.
No, there's not. I mean, the dude is sitting there and flagrantly breaking the law because somebody ratted him out. He had a private conversation with the prosecution and witnesses. And not only did he not invite anybody from the defense team, he didn't even inform them that the meeting took place and give them notes.
Crazy. Crazy.
So, you know, and that's all. That's like the defense sitting on discovery information that they've been ordered to hand over.
Crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh my God. And he's literally getting heated. Like, it's crazy. And he in the wrong. He's dead wrong.
Because now this judge wants to go attack whoever gave him this information, which would also be illegal because it was his job, the judge's job, to reveal that meeting and that information. And so, you know, even if he did know who gave it to him, you know, if they were an officer of the court, despite what the judge's feelings are, they had an obligation to provide that information to the defense, even if the judge refused.
Right. Because he said something in there was pretty damn exculpatory.
Yup.
I mean, shit.
So I mean, how, you know? So I wouldn't have told him either, because it's not his place to go after who revealed the information. Because if that person that revealed the information is an officer of the court, then they were bound by law to give that information to the defense.
Yep. It would be crazy if it's that court reporter right there in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, and you know, when I was watching this earlier today, you know, I just happened to sit there and watch the person that's, you know, doing all the taking down all the words and everything. And even she had some facial reactions to some of the crap that he said. You know what I mean? I was like, man.
Right. And I'm watching everybody. I'm watching these lawyers whispering to each other.
Yup.
Looking like, oh shit, oh shit.
Yup. Now, I mean, I'm just as curious as the judge is about who ratted them out.
You know what? I'm almost certain to my core that old Big Fat Fanny was in that meeting.
You think so? Well, I think somebody from her office, or maybe she was on the phone. Somebody was on the phone with her office during that meeting. Or
via Zoom. You never know.
Well, yeah.
Via Zoom, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So
let's keep it going. It gets crazier.
Trial, Ms. Hilton supposedly said actually all of the defendants and then all 26 people are disposed of. If that's true, what this is coercion, witness intimidation.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. If they had done that, they would be throwing a fit over there on the prosecution side.
They'd all be in jail.
Oh my God, they'd be throwing a freaking. You mean to tell me you met with one of our witnesses? Or you've been coaching, you know, you went in there, you coached and you threatened a witness? Are you kidding me? Wow, G. That's crazy. I'm telling you, this is diabolical here.
Ex parte communications that we have a constitutional right to be present for. So I understand that you're upset towards me, but I don't know what I did.
Mr. Steele, I still want to know, how did you come upon this information? Who told you?
What I want to know is, why wasn't I there? Why,
sir, I'm going to hold you in contempt if you don't tell me who tell me who this information was coming from.
I don't want to be held in contempt.
Well,
I'm not answering that question. That's attorney-client privilege information. I am not
attorney-client privilege. Unless you were in my chambers, that's the only way you can figure out. I tell you what, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. If you don't tell me if you don't tell me who it is, I'm going to put you in, I'm going to put you in contempt. Because That is not attorney-client privilege.
Attorney work product privilege. I am not.
How did you?
Absolutely right. You can, if you got anything, that can help your client that you're not privy to. That's some sculpatory evidence.
Yep. And this judge, I mean, it has to be going through his mind now, who the leak is, whether it's, a clerk or one of the members of the meeting, or, because he really doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
He might have his suspicions, but he doesn't know.
Wow, that's nuts. And he thinks he knows. I got my suspects.
Yep.
I know it ain't these three people that's sitting down right in front of us for sure. They had nothing to gain from it.
Oh, you mean the people in the prosecution?
Yeah, the prosecution, they had nothing to gain. Everything.
Well, now, I don't know. I still have a little bit, I mean, just the tiniest little bit of faith that there are still good people out there.
Not sitting down there.
Maybe not, but man, wouldn't it be mind-blowing though if it was actually a member of the prosecution?
Yeah.
Who said, hey, this is bullshit. And that would just be like earth-shattering to me. You know what I mean?
Man, that's like, what? Who put the psychedelic mushroom on my side?
Well, it would be nice to know that there is somebody on the other side that has integrity, even if their belief system is screwed up.
Yeah,
it would.
My spidey senses ain't tingling in that direction.
I know. It's all right. Just wishful thinking.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, the judge done told on himself already, so I mean, hey.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're eventually going to find out. Eventually going to find out where the leak came from.
I bet you we'll find that out in quicker time than we found out who Officer A was in the R. Kelly case. Bet you cash money.
I'll tell you what, because I have a surprise for you. Once you're done telling the story, I have some whipped cream for the top of this sundae.
I know you do, but we're gonna keep it moving because I want you to see his whole demeanor.
You get that information supposedly from my chambers. Did somebody tell you?
I'm not. You should have told me. You got 5 minutes.
You saw her double take over here in the white.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean? So they don't know how corrupt they are. They don't even have a clue. What? Wait, what? Yes, he should have told him, dummy. That's not ex parte. If you all think that's
right.
Ex parte meeting, all of you all need to go back to law school.
And it should be part of the contents of that meeting should be part of the court record, even if the defense team, for some reason, wasn't able to be there.
Immediately.
Yep.
He shouldn't have had to file that motion. They should have had it in the paperwork when they walked in the door.
And I'll bet he was probably just as shocked to get the information as the judge is right now,
Yeah. Yeah, so, one thing that I can say is this particular lawyer, if I was to ever get into any type of trouble in my life,
yeah,
I need
this
a
is
lawyer.
the guy you want to have.
Just
no doubt.
like that.
Yep.
That's the type of lawyer you need.
Yep. And you know what I like about it too, and we're going to see this as we go on. So keep an eye out for it. He is just very matter of fact about it. He's like, well, this is part of the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Advocate. And then not thinking you're denying his client of his right to his counsel of his choice.
Yup.
What is this?
Yup.
Kangaroo court now in session. The Honorable Glanville is right here. The dishonorable Glanville is here to mess your life up and railroad you into the penitentiary.
minutes.
Well, I don't need it. I want to continue.
You got 5 minutes?
This is what I was told. Mr. Copeland made statements that he admitted to killing.
He stormed off. Oh my God. Oh my God. He stormed off. He stormed off. He said, I gotta go. When it goes, Fanny, I think they got us.
I need to go call Fanny. I need to go call Fanny.
I gotta go call Fanny. Fanny, I think the jig is up.
And so guess what he's gonna do for the next hour?
No, this is not that. That's not then. He took off after he got that scolding from Miss Merchant.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right, keep rolling.
Okay, so he storms off.
Donovan Thomas and don't take my notes. No.
So
and then they cut it here. And every feed that I've seen, they've cut it right here.
Man, because they tried to take his stuff.
Yeah. And who knows if they were successful or not.
That's crazy. So we're going to continue a little bit deeper into it because he's still in his feelings.
Sir, I'm telling you, you are at this point in time. You made some things out of nothing. I think that you're on very precarious ground at this point in time.
I think he's on precarious
ground. I'm telling you at this point in time, he's in custody. We're going to go ahead and start. You can represent Mr. Williams. That's okay. That's fine. I'll take up the other stuff as needed, but I'm not going to take it up right now. Say again? Respectfully, I will not. I cannot. Sir, you have to. Well, you're gonna have to do the best you can at this point in time, because you don't get to extort the court. That's what you're attempting to do at this point in time.
Oh,
Sir,
bullshit!
Yes, you are.
Opposite.
What you're trying to do is, I'm not going forward if I don't get this. It doesn't work that way, Mr. Adams. And I'm telling you at this point in time, I would just kind of govern yourself accordingly, sir. I'm telling you, as the court, under these particular circumstances, everything will come out as it should. I don't think, sir, I don't have enough information at this point in time to address it. I don't. But I'm telling you at this point in time, there is nothing that was given, said, whatever, this morning that.
If there is any accuracy to some of the information that we are.
But sir, I don't even know. Your co-counsel won't even tell me who said whatever.
So basically,
why would she?
I mean, well, why would he? I mean, he wouldn't tell him anything. Why?
Yeah,
that would be a violation of attorney-client privilege.
Well, yeah, or something along those lines.
Man, that's wild, man. That's wild.
Okay, and the challenge I'm having in this particular circumstance is that is such a violation of the sacrosanctness of the court's chambers.
Nope. The violation of the sacrosanct, whatever the hell you were saying, of the court's chambers was you having somebody who was sworn in there intimidating them about jail time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You're the problem, sir. The reason why this is even happening is because you did something that you wasn't supposed to do. Your phone rung and your wife looked at it and saw that it was another chick, and you was like, "Why are you looking at my phone?"
Yeah, and then you got called out at the party in front of all the neighbors.
Buddy, come on, dog. You could do better than this, or maybe you can't fake Uncle Phil.
And an ex parte conversation. You're just glossing over that. You're glossing over that in its entirety. No.
Why is he hollering?
Sir. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
That's what he be telling his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was in a strip club and you spent your money and you had a booty out. That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
That's not what happened. Come on in the bedroom. Come on in the bedroom. Just come on in there now.
That's not what happened. Come on, this is narcissistic behavior at its finest. Listen to it, analyze it, think about it. It's crazy.
That's not what happened. I'm just telling you, that's not what happened.
Judge, respectfully, we are not obligated to simply accept that there's been no violation. We believe that there has been, and the only
Okay, well then you've made no, we're not doing that at this point in time. So you'll have a choice to make. All right, take Mr. Steele into custody, please.
Man took it like a G.
So he goes to in custody for what?
For contempt of court.
For not telling the judge what the judge wanted to know.
That's my point. For what? That's what the whole entire United States needs to be asking the question. Why is this man having to go in custody?
Oh, well, hold on. There's more.
Oh man, we finna break it down like a swisher, like a backwood. And we gonna roll this fat Judge Glanville up and then we finna smoke it.
When I saw this part is when I got very angry.
That's when 25 lawyers in Georgia got angry and rolled rolled down on the court. They're like, Avengers, assemble.
Yep, we are not going to get through this if we keep stopping.
Yeah, I got you. You know, we got to do it.
We still got 2 more to go. Let's roll.
Hey, but we got to, man. Come on.
Would the court afford me 1 moment to confer with counsel regarding the appropriate remedy in this type of situation?
Okay, all right.
I was 2 days like they stole something.
May I say one thing, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, you certainly may.
Mr. Williams does not wish to go forward without me being here. You are removing me against his will, my will. You're taking away his right to counsel.
Exactly.
And you're conducting material parts of this trial without me present, and I can't learn about it by watching online. So for that reason, additionally, I asked for a mistrial. And I assume you deny, but I'd like you to deny our motions for mistrial. You denied the other people.
I deny your motion, but I'll certainly take that under advisement, sir.
Speak like a boss. Speak like a boss.
Gangster. Walk out there like a G. Don't touch me. Leave me the hell alone. And why didn't you get a mask on? Oh man, that's crazy.
And by the way, I need you this board right now.
He got to go, man. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness, that is like absolute. Now, you know what? When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" You know, and you know, after watching a different commentary and you know, just listening to everything and seeing everything, you know, other people's opinions and lawyers, like I've always seen, it's crazy to me that people. Like I said, it's all about hearing and seeing. Even if people got to hear this, they would be like, "Wait, what?" But when you take people the people's ability away to actually hear it, and then you let the left wing media take this and skew it, oh, the judge was stern on him and blah blah blah, because he, they would have made us believe that there ain't no law on the books that can protect this man.
But news, can you imagine saw here happening 3 times worse in the R. Kelly's trial, where it was not being shown, nobody could bring cameras in. Worse, with the judge, both judges, not one judge dead.
Yep. Yeah, Lena Weber just passed away today. By the way. and he was a part of the game too.
Let's get to this guy's schooling.
So, well, you got somewhere to go? So, pretty much, we're going to kind of walk through this because I want you to hear a legal analysis, and we'll walk and we'll talk with it.
Thug's RICO trial orders the rapper's attorney to jail for contempt.
How did you get that information supposedly from my chambers? Did somebody tell you?
I'm not. You should have told me. You got 5 minutes.
This happened after lawyer Brian Steele refused to tell the judge how he found out about a meeting between the judge, the prosecutor, and a state's witness. Steele's lawyer is here with what's next for him and Young Thug's trial. I'm Anjanette Levy, and this is Crime Fix. It was a crazy, wild day in court in Young Thug's trial. On Monday, it started with testimony from Kenneth Copeland, who goes by Little Woody. Copeland wasn't really into testifying, despite being given immunity by the prosecution. He spent the weekend in jail after refusing to testify on Friday. Copeland took the stand on Monday and let it be known that he wasn't going to do it.
And Mr. Copeland, good afternoon. Do you want to be here?
Ma'am,
Do you want to be here?
I'm here.
Okay. Well, are you going to let me ask you some questions?
Okay.
How old are you?
Grown.
Okay, what does grown mean?
I'm an adult.
And when you say you're an adult, what number in years are you?
I plead the fifth.
So after that, Brian Steele let the court know that he found out that Judge Earl Glanville, prosecutors, and Copeland with his lawyer met in chambers without members of the defense teams, including Steele, present.
I was told, based upon information and belief, that when we arrived at 8:30, 9 o'clock today, we did not come into your courtroom until almost 11:30. And what I found out just recently, this is not waived, is that supposedly in chambers, this honorable court reporter at times, honorable court at times, district attorney or district attorneys from the DA's office, as well as investigators, sheriff deputies, Mr. Copeland and his counsel met together. None of the defense team, to my knowledge, was aware that this was going on. It was told, based upon information belief, that it was told to the district attorneys that Mr. Copeland intended to plead the Fifth Amendment.
Can I interrupt you just a second? I'm kind of disturbed because that's ex parte. All that was an ex parte conversation. How did you find out about any of that?
We're going to jump ahead a little bit, okay? Because we got to get to the meat and potatoes of the whole situation.
And you're asking me to listen.
The right during these proceedings while court is in.
If counsel, as you know.
There we go. There we go.
And Steele in this contempt
Yeah,
matter.
this is the part.
So, like I said, all of a sudden, charge. A bunch of lawyers pull up like gangsters and say, "Hey." So she about to take this man to school. So let's go to school.
Just for the record, is it criminal contempt that you held him in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you said you had a hearing earlier today.
And with criminal contempt, I told him what the contempt was, and that was he refused to tell, order of the court. If counsel, as you know, if the court orders you to do something and you don't, that's criminal contempt. So I've asked him several times, please just tell me who it is that told you. That I didn't ask or inquire about anything that was said. I just want to know who it was. Because he's got too much detail of this particular alleged conversation for the court to be concerned about it.
And Judge, since it is a criminal contempt, he is entitled to due process. He's entitled to a hearing, entitled to an actual show cause, entitled to the allegations actually written, entitled to a witness list. We're entitled to present our own witness list. And
well, no,
notice of that
criminal contempt is different. It is
break it
on the spot.
down.
So he's gotten the due process he's going to get. That's on the spot.
Wrong answer.
Told him. Plus, he's had all day to tell me who it is that is it. So a little different, Ms. Merchant. I'm going to disagree with you, but
well, and
okay.
Judge, just for the record, it's that's direct. So what you're holding him in is in direct criminal contempt.
Yes.
The issue with the direct criminal contempt is whether or not to actually hold a hearing now, whether or not it needs to be held immediately. And the problem is, if you hold him in direct criminal contempt, as you're saying that you did, you are a witness to that proceeding. And so it has to be referred to another judge. Doesn't require recusal. You actually have to sua sponte send it to another judge because you're a witness to the proceeding.
If you're anything like me, you are always
Blam.
Murder. Put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. But the crazy thing is, she made that man walk off and think about it.
Now get your so-and-so off of here and go and tell Fanny that.
Man, she brought another attorney, man, and she brought another attorney, and he was talking about what criminal contempt being, where he had an opportunity to purge himself, basically having the keys to the jail in his hand. All he had to do was give up the information to get out of contempt. But that's not true. If you place him under criminal contempt, that's a criminal act, and there has to be a trial, and you're a hearing, and there has to be an impartial judge, not you.
Right. And the other piece of that, and the piece that the judge has wrong, is that in civil contempt, there are tools that he can use to compel, the information that he wants to get, or to compel the following of the order of the court, because that means that, whatever the contempt charge is for, the damage is still out there. For criminal contempt, whatever has been done is already in the can, and the damage has already been done. So there is no future remedy, and there is no, oh, well, if you don't do this, I'm going to do that, because there is no compelling them to do anything, because they've already broken the law under criminal contempt.
And then you can't put it back in the bottle. It's already out there now.
Right. And so this judge is like picking pieces of civil contempt and criminal contempt and trying to put them together, and that's what this woman is schooling him on.
cleaning up a mess.
Taking them all the way to the woodshed.
And it's sad that attorney got to school the judge when the judge should know the law better than the attorney.
Well, and this goes back to what I was saying before, where I think that this judge just has a habit of being lazy and doing whatever the hell comes to his head.
And somebody, he was appointed. I can assure you, this dude was appointed and been doing this crap for forever, doing Fanny's dirty work. And I guarantee y'all, it's gonna come out. If it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rinse. Fanny was in that meeting.
Maybe.
Yeah, by video conference or something.
Well, and if it wasn't her, it was somebody from her office.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. Like I said, the corruption runs deep. Like I said, I think that when he walked off, he was like, oh shit. And when he was gone for an hour, good and damn well, he had to get a hold of somebody.
And at this point right now, we don't care whether she was in there or not. She knows about it. We want her ass too. We want you, because you know everything as well. You know what's going on.
Man. I love it, man. It's crazy. It is insane. This is funny as hell.
Yes, especially with pets and kids around the house. So having cleaning products, especially used ones, and tossing. One thing that I love,
that's a good cleaning product.
Mr. Steele, I am going to hold
crime
I think it's like a pill you put make soap.
Hold you in summary criminal contempt pursuant to OCJ 15-1-3, subpart 3, for your failure to comply with my earlier order today. I'm going to order that you be taken into custody, incarcerated at the Fulton County Jail for no more than 20 days for this contempt. Those 20 days consisting of every weekend for the next 10 weekends. And you'll be reporting to 901 Wright Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30318 at 7 p.m. on Fridays. And you'll be released on 7 p.m. on Sundays. And it's to commence this Friday, June the 14th at 7 p.m. and not to end until Sunday, August the 18th, 2024.
Right. So there's some news that goes along with this. So we're gonna get to it.
7 p.m. subject to
We just building a timeline of corruption falling apart right in front of our face. Right in front of our face. Because that was a corrupt move. I'm sorry. That was the most corrupt thing I've seen live in my face because they've been trying to hide the rest of the shit.
President Trump, I hope you got all of this, and I hope and pray that you taking notes and in Georgia by Monday to handle this.
You think he not? You think that? Come on now, Ashley Merchant involved, and I know that she probably been told to other lawyers. They talk. I mean, come on, But that case, they can take a vacation on that RICO case. Not gonna happen.
further order of this court.
Now, after the judge said that Brian Steele was going to have to spend his weekends in jail, Steele had just one request.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I'm going to file a notice of appeal, but for whatever reason that doesn't take, and you don't give a bond, then I'd ask that I can be with Mr. Williams and we work on our case all weekend.
Ain't that some cool shit? That's cool.
Yeah, like I said, if I gotta be in jail, that's whatever. I still gotta work on my case.
Right. Absolutely. But that's cool. I mean, because he about his business. He's standing on business.
Baby, if y'all, I'm telling y'all, if I ever call y'all better go get Steele. I promise y'all better go get Steele.
Yeah, boy, the man of steel, huh? Super lawyer. Hey, for real, boy, he had a whole cavalry. I'm telling you, the Avengers came.
We down with Steele, honey.
Boy, you better go get you some steel. For real, steel prices, Mr. Steele's prices done went up. Yep.
For all those weekends. Otherwise, I can't prepare. I speak with Mr. Williams all the time.
That's up to you, and sir. I will. If that comes to pass, you have my support. I will.
Your support.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. He's trying to mitigate the ass whooping that's coming.
We don't want no support. We want your ass in jail.
I promise.
I will talk with our sheriff, and we may be able to make that work. Okay.
And this entire thing has turned Brian Steele into a hero of sorts among defense attorneys.
Yeah, he's not going to need an ambulance chaser billboard for a while.
Right. So this lovely lady, Ashley Merchant, I'm going to kind of drop out of this and and just kind of tell you what happened. They ended up filing us an appeal for him to get bond. I think that was like today. And news. What happened?
Well, this is what happened today. And this came out just before we went live. And somebody in the chat has already touched on this a little bit, but we'll just let George tell us.
Shout out to Firebrand Media, by the way.
Yep.
They always bring the truth.
Yep. And thanks for that quick and fast update, George.
George, I love you, George. I love you, George. I'm always in your chat. I'm supporting you, George.
All right, so let's roll.
So Steele couldn't even appeal. Like he couldn't even appeal the contempt of court. And that just meant he was going to jail for contempt of court. But the Georgia Supreme Court stepped in and they just made the ruling to grant supersedis, which means release pending appeal.
Press on, baby.
Yep. That's pretty much all we need to know. Thank you again, George.
I'm telling
Watch
you.
God's work, baby. Watch God's work.
I'm telling you, these idiotas don't even know what they just did to themselves.
And so I have to wonder if we would have had a camera in the Trump case, if we'd have had a camera in the R. Kelly case, if those two things would still be the way that they are now after all the foolishness is seen in front of God and everybody.
Nope, and hell no. We would not, these men, Trump would not have been found guilty of all of these charges that they done put on this man, and Robert Shaw wouldn't have, because that goddamn judge, both judges, should have been in jail. Both of them.
at the very least, the court over and above these guys should have stepped in. And I think that's why, the Supreme Court was able to step in so quickly in this case, because they're watching the same stuff.
And that wasn't even the appeals court.
Right. That was the Supreme Court.
And now, Derek and Noobs, I'm making an executive decision and suggestion. We need to send this particular live to the Supreme Court, because that will let them know I was there at the trial in New York and Chicago, and there was some corruption going on inside of the R. Kelly case. So if y'all can intervene, you need to intervene on all of these cases, because these judges are corrupt.
Yeah, to me, it's just amazing. I just don't understand how, but when you got them hiding it from everybody, this is what you get. They hide the case and release the jury to the world.
And we can't even sit here and say anymore.
What happened?
The aliens finally got her.
By any means necessary.
Absolutely. Hey, DC. I forgot, you was on the phone with me to the purchase, so it's my new camera.
I like it.
You was with me the whole time when I was purchasing.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, it's all right. It actually
is. It looks so much clearer.
Yeah, it pulled me back from the screen and everything.
Yeah,
good job. My green screen.
That's great. It's showing really, really nice and stuff. Just pop it, baby.
It got me looking even older. I'm only about to be 46. So.
Hey, but that's okay though. Hey, just mold it up.
Yeah, I'm wise. If you did not know,
that's it.
I have a level of wisdom. So I just want to go ahead and show you that, because you was with me in the trenches when I went.
Yes, I
was researching and you was sending me stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So
it looks nice though. I like that.
All of that for you guys, man, because I like you guys. It's all right. It's all right. I do it for the people. I'm trying to improve for you guys. So, and we got a lot of stuff in the works, man. It's going to be fun. I promise you. So back to normal real quick. I promise you guys, I'm going to probably be on camera a lot more, even if my panel decides to fall out, just so that we can, hey, you guys see my reactions too, because I'm silly as hell. Anyhow, I want to give a loud shout out, man, to X tonight. We got 65 people right now on X, and that's amazing to me. That's hey, I'm telling you, it's amazing to me. 67 on X right now. I'm sorry, it's more than that. So, and keep on growing. And everybody on X, you can actually come over to YouTube and just give me a subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Please just come over and just subscribe.
If you continue to watch on X and that's what you like, if you like the content that you are getting this evening, there will be so much more. We got the debate coming up, allegedly. Allegedly. We're going to see what happens, because apparently you can hit the pause button on Joe Biden, and he can just stand there in a gospel session, frozen and just smiling like a goofball. Hey, and trying to hold his bowels together. He got a lot. He's doing a lot.
No, did you see what Joe Biden said about the gun?
Yeah, and the 200-round magazines. Yeah, what an idiot, man.
And when he said something about they got some type of bombs or whatever, and I'm like, are you?
I'm like, is this man serious?
Yeah.
Is he talking about bombing? He's talking about bombing the American people? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, and I don't think Joe has ever picked up 200 shotgun shells in his life. I mean, you got to work out to be able to do something like that.
He probably can't pick up a box of shells.
No. Yeah, he just talks out of his rear end.
Hey,
speaking of which, hey,
Jay, you better get up in here like the getting is good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that link just in case. Anybody, and what I'm gonna do, since we do have different platforms, Noobs gave me some excellent advice. I'm gonna go ahead and get like a Google Voice number or something, so we can have some call-ins because we got a couple of platforms, and I know a lot of people are kind of shy. I don't want to see they have their face on camera or feel some type of way about being on the live like that. But if you want to talk, we're gonna get you all the way together. Just like tonight, if you are in my chat on YouTube, and I got 14 people over there on YouTube, man, y'all need to come on because they getting you over there on X. They killing you right now. They murdering you. Tell your friends to come on in. I mean, it's not gonna hurt. The water's fine. The water sits at about a good nice 70 degrees on a summer day. That'll cool you right off. So this Young Thug thing, I haven't even been invested in it. I knew what was going on, and I knew that the man had been locked up for 2 years. Why they try to build a case around him? Sound familiar?
And who else did they try to build a case around for 2 years?
Sound familiar? And honestly, Fani and her crew so crazy that this may be the longest trial or the second longest trial in history. It's already becoming the longest trial in Georgia. What are you doing? Why are you wasting the taxpayers' money like this?
Meanwhile, they have like one of the highest rates in the nation. Even that dude recently that hijacked that bus and then killed somebody on the bus and did all kinds of craziness.
She didn't prosecute the man.
Yeah, he's not going to prosecute him. What the hell is with that? And these jokers, these idiots, these morons in this county just reelected that dumb bitch as the attorney general. Get out of here. Get out of here. Either everybody in that county is completely
it was a
and they need to be locked up to protect themselves from themselves, or they've got serious voting issues in that county.
It was the primary, so I ain't really tripping. But because maybe this young lady that's that says out loud that she's a MAGA Republican, maybe she can take her. But a shout out to my man, Mr. Steele, man, for having balls of steel. Because that man still didn't get what he wanted from him. Yeah, he still didn't get what he wanted. And he misinterpreted the law so incorrectly. Now you got to think about it. Judge Mershon interpreted the law to that jury so incorrectly. I am starting to believe that these idiots don't even know the law. I'm starting to believe it. They know the words, but they don't know the actual law. Like he knows what ex parte is, but he don't really know what an ex parte meeting is. Because if he knew, there would be either he's stupid or corrupt. It cannot be both. It's one or the other.
No, it's both. He's stupid and corrupt. It's both. If he wasn't stupid, he wouldn't have trapped himself in real time in the corner that he trapped himself in. And I'm talking about the judge.
You're absolutely right. He did himself. He did himself dirty. And it's like I am really amazed at how crazy he sounded. Oh, you just tell me who told you. I ain't worried about what you're saying. I know the law. I know the law you're talking about. You're not even letting the man get the stuff out of his mouth for the record. You think the Supreme Court ain't looking at this shit? And they may be drawing up something right now to formally stop the case and remove that man. Because, and think about it. They'll do, and it's sad to say, but they'll do it quicker because he's black. That's the shame part about it. And it's embarrassing. Because, we say as black people, we want these positions. And, you look at now that it's not because you want to be great. You just want the position. And the thing about it is that power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And you can literally see that these people are absolutely corrupted with their absolute power over what they feel like they got power over. This is the same county where Fani Willis stormed in the courtroom like she owned the place with a dress on backwards. Like she owned the joint. Throwing paperwork around. Prosecutors can get away with all of that. He didn't get found in contempt of court. And that was contemptible. You throwing paperwork around and talking crap? It's unbelievable. I don't get it. Well, I get it. Good for me, but not for thee. That's what that is. It really is, and it's sad. You watch that in the R. Kelly case, you watched it in the Bill Cosby case. Hey, it went down in the Harvey Weinstein case, went down in the Trump case. Sis. And we sit up here and we watch this, and we think, or they think on the far left, that once they done gobbling up everybody else, the monster, if it ain't nothing else to eat, will feed off of itself. So people literally think that they're immune to any consequence that happens. It's crazy. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing here? J-Rock, man, put your boy on. Come on in. Let's do something. Let's talk. Let's talk about it, man. And Nisi, we talked about it earlier.
Yes. But see, this is something, and I'm glad we're able to have this discussion. And I'm glad Noobs is on here, and we have other people moving for.
He broke up. You must get in a good spot, Nisi. You're breaking up.
What are you in the Chicago tunnels?
Same people keep getting the same results, but looking for different results. So now that we know where the problem lies, now they're saying we're crazy. No, we're not crazy. We're woke, and not that woke y'all talking about.
Got it. Turning to light.
Because they got a saying that they're going into different cities talking about the woke is going into the different cities that has to do with the LGBT community.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I've been watching a lot of Piers Morgan, man. Even though I know noobs don't like the guy, I feel like that he at least is rooted in a level of common sense, which brings me joy because he just rakes left lunatics over the coals, and he has people on the panel to do it. And you'd be surprised at some of the people that are on the panel that does it. It's amazing. And I'm going, and on my next live, we gonna get into some of that content because, man, I was sitting here riveted, laughing, and that goofy lady that was on the last show with him about Trump and his conviction. Oh my God, I saw another one, Pierce Morgan, with her. She still was just as stupid. Nothing changed. Just as dumb. It was just as dumb, and it's actually really, really crazy, man. Boy, J-Rock.
Man, what's happening, Derek?
I don't know. You tell me.
What's up, man?
I'm up in here with one of my partners, man, just watching this NBA Finals, man. It looked like Dallas about to get run out the gym, bro.
You know what? Sorry, sorry.
Well, it is what it is. But I had to kind of jump on here right quick because of the fact that, man, I saw a little bit of that YSL trial today when I was working. That shit is crazy.
I'm like, you mean to tell me I've been missing this?
Right.
You know what? It's crazy shit. No wonder infamous Sylvia be over there every damn day.
Man, look.
It's a soap opera for real.
Dude, if you look at this, see, me seeing this, any smart, intelligent.
I'm in here. Hey, baby.
Hey, Niecy, what's going on?
Nothing much. I was just trying to call you to tell you your boy died today.
I heard about Judge Lennon Weber.
Yeah.
What
did you say? What did you say about these people?
I said time and time again, anybody who's been involved in this whole ordeal, they've been catching their own private hell. I've been telling people for a long time. Now all of a sudden, now the only question is, well, who's next? Nicki, no, not Nicki Minaj. Megan Thee Stallion threw a line in this all talking about R. Kelly going viral. Now it's a sex tape about her going out there. But man, this YSL thing, I mean, golly, any smart, intelligent person right now would tell you that if they televise this trial and all that's going on, it would only behoove you to believe that the same shit been going on with R. Kelly's trial, if not worse.
Definitely worse. Because there wasn't no cameras on that shit.
Right. And see, those are people. But see, some of those people who aren't privy to the transcripts, they wouldn't really be up on it like that. But we all know. But based on this is like this YSL trial. This is like the Universal Circus coming to court.
I wonder if they still have a gate of the transcripts of that fake imparte meeting. That's what I wonder, J-Rock, because the man, the lawyer, Mr. Steele, was trying to get emotion across, and the man didn't even hear his motion. He was once he got caught. Like I said, it was equivalent to a dude getting caught by his girlfriend. I just want to know who told you. I ain't worried about on the internet who told you. Who told you?
And that prosecutor had a hard time with that one dude on the stand, boy.
Oh, Woody a fool. Woody a fool. Woody say, "How old are you?" "I'm grown." What do you mean? "I'm an adult." I'm like, Woody.
Yeah, like Johnny shit.
Woody, give him hell. Give him hell.
Yep. What was that part where you said, when was the last time you been been to that club? It's been a while. I don't remember. How often you go there? Every Monday. We're going every Monday. A fight. Oh, is it like girls? They just be fighting up in there, or is it just an organized? Is that boxing match? And then talk about when the prosecutor said, "Well, do you remember the time when you were supposed to interview with this detective back in January?" He said, "Well, I kind of remember it." He said, "Do you remember it?" I don't remember a call. I don't really recall. Was it January? Yeah. I'm like, what?
Mm-mm.
You just said you don't recall. Then you said it's January. Then you come right back and say, "Well, I guess I remember." Like, man, bro. Like,
no, my shit from him was when they asked him, could he recognize somebody in the room, and he was like, he was like, my eyes is bad, I can't see nobody. I'm like, this dude is an absolute fool, bro. Absolute 100% idiot. I was like, man, he crazy as hell.
But the question that I have, do Atlanta, Fulton County really realize or really know what they're dealing with? Even with Fannie Woods. When you're talking about, you got a lot of these are well-known members of different entities. And word on the curb, Fannie is part of it too. That's why she sound like she sound, ghetto.
You won't know what the real RICO is, boy. in Fulton County, while you try to RICO everybody, y'all done got together for an illegal common purpose, and that's to lock people up unjustly.
Yep, and it's going to come out.
And y'all funneling the money back to yourselves that y'all putting these long dumbass cases on to pad y'all pocket.
Yeah. What is really going on out there in Atlanta and Fulton County? Then you got this other Atlanta city attorney, Shalita Robinson, who's busted with $15 million PPP loan fraud.
Yeah. Donated to who? Fani.
And then there's a rumor talking about she probably tried to have her friend knocked off because she actually tried to testify to the FBI. I'm like, golly, y'all just
wait a minute, her friend dead? Her friend dead?
I don't think she's dead.
Oh man, oh God, man, what is
it's wild on him. I'm like, man, what is this? Is this power? Is this power ATL version?
This black lawyer is trying to take over. Crooked black lawyer is trying to take over judges, and they done roped
and probably don't have nobody's degree.
And got McAfee involved in the book. He just scared. He probably heard the conversation and they cornered his ass. But you better not tell nobody will. Fuck you up.
This is power ATL edition.
And you know what? It's a damn shame that I got to say this. But I'm gonna say it.
Oh hell, I'm almost scared what you're gonna say, but go ahead.
Some of the, not all, but let's just say not all, but some of these niggas don't need no power. They don't. They ignorant.
They're in the same category as that dude who gets picked on all through high school that becomes a cop.
That becomes a damn cop. And now you picking people off because you can.
Damn, it's wild, man. And what made it so funny, on one of the videos, I shout out to Pink Book Lessons. There's a lady on here on YouTube, man. She's been dropping all kind of gems when it comes to her, Tiffany Haynard, all of them.
Oh goodness, Tiffany is a riot.
Man, she
hey, but I got go ahead, you finish, but I got something for y'all.
Yeah, but that chick, the woman Shalita Robinson, the Atlanta attorney bust with a $15 million PPP loan. This chick got a hot pink Rolls Royce, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She just determined to get seen in Atlanta.
Wow,
hot pink. Look like some shit Barbie would own.
She related to that preacher. What's his name? Jamal Bryant.
She related. Wait. She related to who?
I just said that. I said she related to Jamal Bryant.
Don't say that. That might be possible. At this point, I wouldn't doubt it.
Mm-hmm. So
y'all scan that courtroom. Make sure y'all don't see Gerald Greaves and what's that other one name? J-Rock.
J-Rock.
What's that other dude name?
Oh, you
That
said
other attorney?
Gerald Griggs and
Gerald Griggs and that other one. He was in NAACP too.
Lee Merritt.
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah, Lee Merritt is around the Dallas area. But they run in the same circles. Because Lee Merritt's supposed to be is a civil rights attorney. After all, he had his hand. I guess he was trying to, in an offshoot way, trying to represent Faith Rogers against R. Kelly, since she was also in the Dallas area too.
Crazy. So check this out. I got a question for all of y'all. You know, just answer it honestly real quick, because this is going to segue into our last segment where we really going to have some shit to talk about. Do y'all believe or think, and I know the answer to all of y'all, that any man needs to be anywhere near participating in a woman's sport? Yes or no? No.
No.
The end.
No. Hell no.
Okay. All right. So, as we know, for some odd reason, Brittany Griner was traded in the worst trade in any sport of world history for a person that was a known killer. And, you know, I'm like, just because she's a lesbian? I mean, because you had soldiers and shit over there.
Because she's a man.
Not just a lesbian. She checks off all of the squares.
So look, you come on now. Y'all know I'm going somewhere, and y'all ain't got to blow my cover so fast. But shit, when you think about it, we're gonna talk about it.
There's a lot that kind of led to it. The 2 games before, when she was in Connecticut.
And you want to act like that ain't no dude.
Yeah. First game, she came in and hitting, elbowing, and I talked to one of the refs when she checks in. Hey, we got history from the first game.
There's not just a voice. There's these pictures, you know, that have come out, and I know a lot of people immediately
see what the hell. What the hell?
Man.
What the hell?
Hey, man. Hey.
What the hell?
Right.
So, and that's all I want to know.
Please tell me somebody photoshopped that or something. Somebody, it's a new AI picture.
These are
J-Rock, no. J-Rock, no.
You know, they're not real pictures. They're photographs. But this one I saw, I was like, man, that's actually the girlfriend in the background. But let's say this is doctored. There's not the tattoo on the rib cage, right? That usually there is. But it's very difficult because you say that tattoo, but when you're taking a picture, it flips, right? So it kind of gives it like a mirror image. So that's not necessarily the right side. That's his left side, right? So there wouldn't be a tattoo. So you got to take these into account. This one, though, is the legit. Like, you know, if you're looking at photos and you're like, okay, which ones are not doctored? Which ones seem to be real? This would be the one. These were pulled, and you can look these
That's
up yourself.
why she went to jail in Russia.
And they put her in a men's prison.
Mm-hmm.
In a man's prison. Now, from the information that I've been gathering is that his mama, let's just call it like it is. You're gonna call it a spade. His mama wanted a girl. His mama had some mental issues. His mama signed him up to play on girls' teams. Look at that whole build. And you tell me that ain't no guy. Now I know that surgery and all that done came a long damn way. Ain't no scar tissue. You would have had to remove something. This is Joanna Man. Right in our faces, they done snuck this dude in the NBA, in WNBA, when he would just be an average player or below average at the end of the bench in the NBA.
I know technology's come a long way, but it ain't come this far.
I know.
Machines for Instagram that save photos, you know, even after you delete them, you know, it kind of preserves the history of an Instagram account. And these were pulled from that account. You know, there's the tag right there. And, you know, so it seems like there is a history of Griner not wearing a shirt, you know, and, you know, who cares, right? But the things that people are noticing is that there's no scars, right, for the surgery. And it's like, well, you know, some women don't really have big breasts, so they wouldn't even require that surgery if they had it. And a lot of times kids nowadays are taking hormones so early that if it's before puberty.
This woman is 77 years old. What you mean hormone early? Nah, I ain't buying that shit. Let's go.
That wouldn't be an issue again, you know. Is that the case? I don't know. Like I said, the voice is what really goes. Let's listen to that voice again. I mean, that's what kind of sells it, really.
So then she's traded to Dallas. Game's going. She comes in. Same thing again. Just the elbowing, two-hand chunking, the running in hard, leading with the elbow into.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's a coincidence she's a lesbian, right? You know, I mean, I would be too if I.
But you don't, and normally they got to change their voice. But that thing ain't got to change his voice.
Man, stop. Now, I'm not against, look, if you want to do whatever you want to do, I'm not against it, but I'm not with it either. If you can understand what I'm saying. I'm not finna throw no party for your ass because you choose to be whatever you want to be. Ain't no need to throw a party unless it's on your birthday, okay? That's it. But I'm not finna throw no party for your ass because you want to pretend and placate like you something that you're not. Now, they've been talking men and women's sports and all this stuff, but they done snuck one by us. She look, man, that boy.
Madonna, I think she was running that jail in Russia. She was running it. Did you guys catch this video?
Stop it. Stop it.
Yep, she's on the ground.
Great day. This is such a good day. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I bet you Joe smelled her hair too. He's like, what is that? Shea butter? What's that?
I mean, she's happy. That's good. You know, I don't have a problem with that. You know, and same guy commented on this video talking about, you know, how it is, I think he deleted one of them actually. But anyway, he was saying that it's a photo op, you know, that everybody does this kind of thing. They're photo ops. When you do something positive, you do a photo op, right? To garner voters. So it's an admission, you know, and that's what it is. But so we're not even seeing it as there's a problem with fabricating and creating situations that are not genuine just for publicity. I mean, these are not celebrities. This is supposed to be the office of the POTUS. This is, you know, something a little bit more serious, but it's now become a reality television show pretty much. But
now, when you go in there and you see the president and you hug him, don't hug him too tight because, you know, he has bowel problems. And just hug him and go away because he likes to sniff hair. And he's going to read some cue cards, but don't let that bother you either. Oh, God. Shit.
But here's my problem. I get it. You do something nice, you want to have some people taking a picture. What bothers me about this video isn't that Griner is a black woman, man, whatever it may be. It doesn't bother me that Biden is doing a photo op. What bothers me is how flagrant it is trying, the Dems and the Biden administration is trying to appeal to minorities and special interest groups like LGBT and stuff. They're literally throwing themselves at these groups. And it is not genuine. It is so fake. The production value of the video, it's so fake. It is so not genuine that it's just astounding. And when guys like the gentleman, and I use the term loosely, commented, defending it, was like, well, I don't know. I see it as fake, but maybe he is exactly the target demographic for this sort of thing. And probably thinks that he's making up his own mind about this stuff. But it's not. That is my problem. No other group of people tries so hard to act righteous and egalitarian and uplifting and believing and tolerant as the Dems and people, Biden and these people. No matter what their track record of Kamala Harris and Biden, that have done a lot of crappy shit for black voters, for the black people in America during the 80s and whatever not. Doesn't matter. All they need is a couple of photo ops. And everybody forgets. And now everybody's defending them. And if you say something about the photo op or you bring up any shit, then you're a conspiracy theorist. You're a crazy person. You're a lunatic. Why would you say that? Why can't you just be happy? Why are you saying this weird stuff? Everybody does it. This is the new normal. I'm like, well, it's not to me. It's not to me. All right. What do you guys think? Am I going crazy here? Or am I?
No,
am I
you're
the only
not going
one
crazy.
that thinks that this kind of shit is fake? I don't know. You guys already know how I feel about the fact that they brought it back, right? I'm happy for her. I'm happy she's reunited with her family. But the whole thing seems very suspicious to me. And, in the press conference, they're like, well, we only had that option. They said, it's Griner or no one. I'm like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. Every American that Russia has, they're willing to do a trade for the right person. But America's just not willing to make that trade. You're telling me that it just
And
so
how much they
happens
gave up.
that Russia's willing to make a trade for the most high-profile person that we want
Mhm.
because it's in the news. And we pick that person. That's the person we bring back. No. It's not a coincidence. If they said, hey, we got this disgraziato poor Marine over here, you guys want him? No, that's not in the news all the time. We're not willing to trade a terrorist for him. No, we won't do that. But it could be just a coincidence. It's one big coincidence, I'm sure. Everything's a coincidence. All right, thank you guys for watching. As always, buy red and sell green.
There's a lot there.
Shout out to make sure you go over to his channel, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, his content is of common sense as well. So we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel on this one and get on up out of here. I think we've done all that we can do this evening. I do appreciate everybody that has been in the chat. My man Joe Brandon been holding it down. V White was up, lady. Y'all always good to see you. I know Unconditional Love with her has been in here. Kilroy girl, Patrick. Who else was up in this thing? Let me see. I'm going up. Mr. One Man Deep was up in here. And of course, my girl Nisi Mo and Noobs. Everybody's been active. Special shout out to X. Y'all came and showed up and showed out this evening, and I truly do appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate it. Diane Lett, how you doing? Shout out to you. But I am floored by this X presence this evening. I appreciate it. Y'all come over here and like the channel, man. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, share this channel. I got some things going on for everybody. I'm talking about on X, Rumble, and everywhere. We're gonna make some things happen for y'all. I appreciate that. So at the end, we're gonna go ahead and give everybody 2 minutes to get their point across, and we finna get the hell up out of here. So J-Rock, talk to him, dog.
Man, look, shout out to y'all. I know it came on a little late, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, this I just want to know who's next on the RICO chopping block, because right now they handing out RICO like Halloween candy right now, bro.
Look, they're gonna fuck around, cancel RICO. They're gonna repeal the law if they keep on playing with it like they are.
They are. I mean, I think right now the abuse of the RICO, I think has been. So we can all agree is now an abuse would be an understatement right now.
Yeah, the RICO law got Stockholm syndrome at this point.
Right, pretty much. That's where we are right now with it. But yeah, I'm still gonna after watching what what I considered a clown show on this YSL trial today. I have to watch the rest of it now because they didn't.
They pulled me in. They
They
pulled
done
my
pick your interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done
pulled
pulled that.
my in.
You know, it was. You know, watching this trial, it's kind of like hearing about a TV show that you've been hearing about, but you didn't want to watch it, and then all of a sudden you be like, you know what? I hear about it. Okay, I'll sit in and watch it. Then the next thing you know, like, holy shit, damn, I didn't think it was gonna be this good.
And it's like when you're watching one of your shows, all right, and it crosses over into another show. You know how sometimes they have characters cross over, and so now you got to watch that other show that you don't normally watch because it has something to do with the show that you're watching.
So
exactly.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump in real quick. Prime example. I was watching this Netflix thing about crack addiction in the 80s. Okay, and it was compelling, and I called one of my friends up, and I'm like, man, I just watched this, and it just blew my mind. And so they was like, well, dang, if you watch that, then you need to go ahead and watch Snowfall. Man, if I didn't turn on Snowfall, and it was the best thing I ever seen in my life. I mean, it literally, because I grew up in that era. And when
you ain't watched Kill the Messenger?
No, I didn't.
Better write it down. Write it down.
You better watch that one. I'm telling. I suggest everyone watch Kill the Messenger.
That series, Snowfall, is absolutely insane. And it hit so close to home, especially in the beginning, because I just really, you know, it was in an era that I grew up as a baby, you know, and I watched people just change in the crackheads and all this craziness, and it blew my mind. I never, you know, because I'm like, they really hit the nail on the head with it.
Well, with Kill the Messenger, you actually see the CIA. Well, this guy worked for the CIA. You see the government doing drops of the
That's what Snowfall was on.
Yep. And they was trying to kill the guy that works for the CIA because he was exposing their asses.
Yep. So now
which is what we seeing that's happening with President Trump. He got too much information on them.
Right on. So now that we got J-Rock out the way, Nisi, you going in 2 minutes?
Okay. I just want to tell everybody, share. Invite at least one person. Tell one person to subscribe, please. If we can just get one person tell another person tell another person, we can get those numbers where we need them to be. And anytime we're going, Derek is Provoked Thoughts is going live. Please share it and tell somebody. Because we don't want to just withhold this information. We want to get this information out to other people. And more importantly, this particular live, we want to make sure that it gets to, as I stated earlier, to the Supreme Courts, because we want the Supreme Courts to understand. We have been saying for 5 years or better, the law has been breaking the law to get a conviction, and we're ready for change.
You know, it is so funny that we've been barking it, and this year it's been on full display to the public. We've been hollering like, "Oh my God, wait a minute, stop it right now! What are you doing?" And everybody, like, "You crazy? You just an R. Kelly fan?" And no, it ain't even. It's bigger than R. Kelly, man.
It's bigger than R. Kelly.
When you see this, it's bigger than him. He even know it's bigger than him. He say if it can happen to him, this can happen to anybody.
It can happen to anybody. And he said, if they tell me that the sky is blue, I still wouldn't believe it. He said, because this stuff is so ridiculous how we seen how this judge when Miss Merchant come in, that's another thing, Derek. When Miss Merchant come in, She questioning him. He all of a sudden, he never said allegedly to Attorney Steele. He never said allegedly. He admitted to doing it. So he's saying allegedly when Miss Merchant comes in. So, dude, you done already committed to the crime that you committed. You and everybody else that was in that goddamn office, y'all all committed a crime, and y'all all need to be held in contempt.
Except for the person who told.
Except for the person who told. Because I'm going to tell y'all, I believe, in my whole heart opinion, I believe it was Woody. Woody, is that his name?
Yep.
I believe that's who told.
You know what? It could be him, or he might mess around and have a moral court reporter that it told.
Because of the way Woody was talking, Woody, and then how they was trying to handle this man after they done locked his attorney up. You steady trying to move on and make him choose an attorney. Y'all got to be crazy.
Denying that man to the right of his counsel of his choosing.
So we think, I don't think I know this whole entire case. I don't need to see anymore. I just know this case needs to be thrown out.
It was so bad that the attorney lady that I don't like was like, well, hold on, we need him to come back up in here. She knew that was going to, if anything else didn't blow it up, not allowing him the counsel of his choosing was going to tear the case down.
Yep. Well, and not only that, he's lead counsel.
Yeah.
Then he gonna say, I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to. No, I don't want. I paying who I want.
You doggone right about that one. That's crazy.
If I wanted somebody else, I would have chose them. But I didn't choose them. I chose Steele. So when we gonna get this thing right? When we gonna get these crooked ass judges out of office? Fannie Willis, Kim Fox, all of them. Braggs, fat neck Braggs, all of them.
They gotta go.
And Donkey Donnelly.
Donkey Donnelly with her. Trust me, you got one leg out and one leg sliding. And I know that there got to be a way, noobs. I'm asking you this here because I'm assuming you would know that even though Barack Obama chose her, if she illegally did some disorderly conducts in anybody's trial, wouldn't she be able to be moved out of office?
What position is she in?
She's one of the judges that Barack Obama appointed.
Oh, appointed. Well, yes, she can be removed, but it's a process. And I'll tell you, and you know, I'm down with everything you say, except if I got to be the one to inform the Supreme Court that all this shit is going on, then we got way bigger problems than R. Kelly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's true.
Well, I know that they know, but I'm saying I believe that if we, the people, began to start letting somebody know, as Donald Trump was, he's been out here telling the people, you know, that the justice system in New York, don't go to trial in New York, or don't, because it's not good. They don't treat you fair. It's dirty. I'm telling you, it's dirty.
Before we fall off, because we almost at 2 hour mark. We'll be trying to get out of here for 15 minutes.
Well, the thing with all these cases, though, is that it's bringing it all to light. And so just this stuff seeing the light of day and coming to our eyes and ears, it's screaming even louder than you do, Nisimo.
Swear to God. And you know what? You make somebody feel it when you talking. If they don't feel it, they're going to feel something. Because
it's crazy that we are literally, and I guess for me, as a Black woman, I never had to deal with the law like this here, but to know I have family members I've actually witnessed one of my cousins going to jail, and the judge said to him, we couldn't get OJ and we couldn't get this person, we could get that person, but we got you. What the hell does that mean?
That's some cold shit. All right, so Noobs, go ahead and get us about it.
I pretty much said what I need to say. I was going to show you all some inside footage of the White House, but we'll do that next time.
We're going to do that in a minute because y'all know we all got to come backstage with me after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everybody that has joined me tonight, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Rumble and X, man, wow, boy, y'all wasn't playing tonight. Y'all wanted that content. Y'all wanted that work. And y'all stuck around and got it. I appreciate everybody who has been in here on X, YouTube, and Rumble. I promise you, as this channel grows, we're going to grow. We're going to have some fun.
And thank God for Firebrand.
And Firebrand Media for even, putting me in a position to even get a lot of content, out here for you all, for more people than what I had before. Okay? So at the end of the day, just know that we're going to bring you the truth and we're going to bring you facts and we're going to make it funny. We're going to keep it real. We're going to be honest about all of this because I promise you, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are watching it in real time with Donald Trump. We are watching it in real time with the YSL case. We have watched it in real time with R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, even back in the day with Michael Jackson. So
yes.
What we need to do is we need to stand up and holler about this, man. This is something that needs to be talked about. Let's not fall for the banana in the tailpipe, okay?
We're talking about banana and tailpipe.
The banana in the tailpipe. And for some reason, my screen decided to go away. I don't know what just happened here. I don't know what just happened here. Let's go ahead. Y'all trying to hold me here. Y'all playing games. Somebody is messing with my machine.
Well, let's see. What do you got? Is it this one that you want?
No, it's all black. I'm all black right now. I can't see anything. So no, check this out. You know how to get us up out of here.
Yeah, man.
So get us up out of here, man. Let's do that. And because I can't see crap. I don't know what just happened to my. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close YouTube and I'm going to close StreamYard and come back in. How about that?
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll stand by here. And so now, go ahead.
Go ahead and do your thing.
All right. And so now, the inside footage from the White House. This is Joe Biden.
Are you threatening me? I am Cornholio.
Unfounded.
I am the great Cornholio. I'm a gringo. I have no bunghole. Bungholio. Is this the lobby? I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
Yes, Mr. President.
I am Cornholio. My bunghole is
Mr. President. Mr. President, I can't make out what you're saying. Sir, the president sounds strange. Something's going on. I don't think it's a dream.
Ain't nothing going on. He look.
That's just him.
I am Cornholio.
The more he stay in that office, the worse you gonna see.
Oh, and here he's going to meet with some foreign dignitaries.
Dites-moi, est-ce que vous savez ce que c'est qu'un bunghole?
Hein? TP for my bunghole. For my bunghole. Pretty good.
Can y'all come get shitty?
Are you gonna mess around and get this whole live block will be all right, so
they gonna say, can y'all come get shitty?
Yeah.
I don't own the rights to Beavis and Butthead YouTube. Y'all
hey, that was Joe Biden.
Well, I don't own the rights to Crooked Joe. So please leave me alone. And we are definitely up out of here. It is 2 hours and 1 minute. We got to go. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, and we're going to keep on bringing you more. Join me on Sunday for sure. You never know what the news strand might bring tomorrow, Friday, to get me online. But I'm out of here. We out of here. Y'all hang out. And for all of those who came over on X, like I said, and on YouTube and on Rumble, I appreciate y'all. And peace out.
How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we start up the movement? How long we gon' keep letting them do us? How long before we say fuck this piece shit and grab them clappers? How long before we lose our voices shouting Black Lives Matter? How long we gon' keep letting them disrespect our president? How long we gon' keep letting them terrorize our residents? I'm sick of this shit. It's word to Bernie Mac. How long before we police ourselves, take our own streets back? How long for Uncle Tom hitting hate on this shit? How long before they take a shot at me for making this shit? How long I gotta wait for justice for Josiah Shaw? How long we gotta fake it till we can take it and whack 'em all? How long we not gonna make these youngins pull their pants up? How long we gonna keep letting them shoot us down with our hands up? How long we gonna keep killing our own and making these streets hot? How long will what I say to you stay with you when the beat stop? How long's your attention span? How long you watch the news? You ain't down to shake shit up with the rebels for the cause? I ain't talking to you.